Hey everybody, welcome back to Valhalla. Going for the double whammy today since that last day was so short. I figured, well, just record another one, why not? So we're just right where we left off. So there's nothing new in Kiramiki's blog. This is all new, I believe. And then we had one new thing in Danger U, so we'll read that. Model Warrior returns to TV. Oh my. Model Warrior returns to TV. Is anyone watching it? I don't even have a TV. I'm there with you. So useless. Julianne is old and busted. I heard you talking shit about my waifu, like I wouldn't find out. Is it going to be censored? I don't think so. The show was rather tame, as far as I know. I'm going to marry Julianne. Oh man, I remember watching the show back when I was like 10. I think I discovered porn thanks to it. What the fuck? You will never, that TFW, you will never discover Rule 34 for the first time again. Why keep trying? Never seen the show before. Is it any good or is it just a meme? It's a meme show, there's nothing outstanding. What about the sequels? Are they going to be broadcasted as well? The sequels are shit. I feel like I've read this thread so many times in my life. On many different places. I've read this on my anime list. I've read this on a lot on my anime list, a lot on Reddit. Holy shit. That they were spot on with that. That I feel like that was just copy pasted from like a fucking Reddit or something. Cuz I feel like I've read that exact thing. Anyway, is your lip trembling? No. Oh boy. Jill's getting a little excited. And let's see what's new over here. Glitch City Olympics return next year. For the 10th consecutive year, the GC Olympics returns to the emblematic Super Silver Thunderdome. God damn, that's a mouthful. This time with a representative from the elusive country of Kenyaville. Prime Minister Quincy, who was in charge of the committee, told the Augmented Eye that it wasn't easy getting in touch with Kanjay, and that we had to abide by some of his religious rules in order to see some of their best competitors come to the country. Kanyaville's main religion, Kanyeism, prohibits the existence of nanomachines inside the body, and as such, competitors from said country had yet to perform specific treatments in order to repel that swarm. It's a temporary solution, but it will do the trick. Huh. That is quite weird. I'm guessing tacky bodysuits weren't practical for sports? Who knows? You wouldn't believe what happens in this cartoon. Cartoons are not for children. They're still largely colorful, but the themes they touch have become rather dark. In fact, every cartoon on air today has dark themes. It's come to the point where innocent animated characters are no longer a thing. I suppose children are young adults from birth now. But enter Touch Fluffy Tale, a new show that aims to challenge the current trend. No deep lore, no obscure adult references, no stupid deep plots, just fun with numbers fluffy tail. God damn it, it's hard to read that with a straight face. Said a TFT producer, who asked to remain anonymous to avoid internet backlash. I don't want death threats for making cartoons for actual kids. Huh. Stop. I rescued you. I want to touch your tail. I touch your tail if I wanna. I mean, that's how it goes. Oh. You know, I'm not like, I feel like in personal experience, or from like my point of view, cartoons were a bit darker when I was younger. You know, like Courage the Cowardly Dog and stuff like that was, you know, looking back on it, that shit was pretty fucking creepy. And amazing at the same time, and stuff like that. You know, you would check the cartoon channels today, and I don't feel. Maybe it's because I don't watch them as much as I used to, though, and so maybe I don't get them, and I don't. You know, I haven't watched enough of them to see if they get darker at one point, but I don't know. It's hard to beat something like Courage the Cowardly Dog, or you know, there's oh man, I'm blanking on it right now, but there's a couple others that were quite good back then. I remember Code L or something. I don't remember what that's the name of that one either, but that was a big one I used to watch as well. Then street race at the Motor City. Street race at the Motor City district leaves 2 dead. Well, shouldn't have been racing probably then. The Motor City district is notorious for the number of illegal street races it sees each week, and the dozens of injured drivers it leaves every year. This time it has been reported that 2 people died during a race hosted at the Gate Highway, otherwise known as Death Lane. The transit police is currently investigating the deaths, as well as the underground world of illegal street racing. We have several suspects in regards to who is running this underworld, but nothing concrete as of yet. Chief of the Transit Police Department, Jay Esposito, told the Augmented Eye. The death of these 2 youngsters will be the last, however. That's a promise. I've heard that defamation campaign against the district, though. I've heard there's a defamation campaign against the district. Huh. Interesting. But, yeah, not surprised. People are racing in a place called Motor City and died on something called Death Lane. Not surprising in the least. Well, that looks like everything. We did buy what Jill wanted, so we have $5,369 to our name. It's not bad, but our rent is going to be 10 grand, and that's coming soon. Dear God, I hope I make it. I don't think we will, though. I don't think we will. Alright. Let's go to work. The 26th. Good evening. Hey, Jill. Gil is in the back sorting an ingredient shipment, and I've got things to do. The dog's in charge, okay? Bye. What? Wait, the dog what? Okay, first order. Pet me. No. Pet me. Second order. Pet me harder. I'm in charge and I want you to pet me. Oh boy. Well, I'm sure there's new music by now, but I like what we have. If I ever play this again, maybe a different playthrough, because I'm sure there's a million different things I've missed. I'll definitely switch up the music, but I like all these songs. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Hey, Jay. Won't pet you. You'll pet me sooner or later. They all do. Won't. Will. You called? He said Will, not Gil. Ah. Who the hell is Will? God damn it. Nobody. Don't be rude with poor Will. There's no Will. Do you need me to psych you up then? Shut up. Who, me or Will? Incoherent screaming. You go back to whatever you were doing. Alright. Hey, he's just looking out for his boy Will, okay? We can't treat Will like that. He's a person that deserves respect, probably. And you, stand by. Only if you pet me. Go. The fuck just happened? I don't know, but if that's the start of your day, it's only going downhill from here. Well, aren't we spirited today? Welcome to Vault... Oh, fuck. Virgilio. Yeah, this is going downhill already. Why do you sound so weirded out? You didn't show up with the bombastic soliloquy. Well, putting up an act can be quite tiring, you know? So, it's all an act then. Wasn't it obvious? I guess. Would you mind getting me a Bleeding Jane? Sure. Okay. If you want a Bleeding Jane, I guess. Maybe he's already drinking. Maybe he's been drinking. This is like his 3rd bar. He's out on a fling or something. All blended. Anything else? No, just get him a normal one. I don't think anybody wants an oversized Bleeding Jane. There you go, a Bleeding Jane. Yes, this is just the thing. So, tired of putting on an act? Care to explain? It's a long story, and I'd honestly rather not talk about it right now. Fair enough, what made you change your mind though? Well, for one thing, it's safer for me now. The Pompous Buffoon act was mostly a way to avoid raising suspicion. Safer? There's a word that's been losing meaning lately. Wait, that was your way of avoiding suspicion? Yes. You do know how weird that sounds, right? It sounds weird. You try not to raise suspicions, but you act like in a bombastic manner that screams you're there. And everyone dismisses the fool as a buffoon and moves on. Eh? I mean, you might be right if I were talking about hiding myself, but I'm avoiding certain crowds of people. Yes, my behavior might call everyone's attention, but then everyone just decides I'm harmless and disregards me. And depending on how erratic my actions are, I become harder to read, giving me yet another layer of enigma. Huh. Well, congrats, no offense, but I fell right into your plan. Also, that is the most sensical thing you've said so far. No, actually, no. Let me correct myself. That is not the most sensical thing he said. I believe there was a point earlier where he had some very good lines as well. So he's actually got some good lines. I'll give him that. He's got some very sensical and good lines. I just dismissed your actions as those of a fool and moved on. You completely fooled me. Thanks. Say, can you give me something spicy? Sure. By flavor, by type. No, flavor, spicy. We already got a bleeding Jane. I don't think you want another one. That's kind of fun. That's strong too, whereas we have... That just looks like shit. Let's go with the Mars Blast. That sounds fun. 6. Powder Delta. 4 flavor goods. And a little bit of alcohol. All blended as well. This just seems better than the other one. The other one just sounds disgusting. There you go. Here. Aren't you fascinated by spiciness? What's spicy for humans might not be spicy for other animals. Hell, what's toxic for us might not be for other creatures. Do you like spicy things, bartender? I don't mind them, I guess, but I'm not really a fan. That neutral stance is actually weird to come across. Is it? I feel the exact same way. I don't... I will deal with it if something I order is spicy, but I'm not, actively seeking out spicy food. You know, I don't tend to add artificial spice to my things. I won't grab, hot sauce or anything. But, if there's spicy wings and I want to try them, maybe I'll try a spicy wing or something. Everyone either loves spicy things or hates them with a passion. Do you like it? Lots. Not only in regards to painfully spicy things, but also the way mild or slight spice adds to a meal. I've always had this dream of opening up a curry stand. As things are, I might actually pursue that dream. Huh. Interesting. Let me know if you do. I haven't had curry in ages now. Yeah, it's been a while. It's not easy to get curry where I'm at, Not all. And I mean, I wouldn't trust myself to cook curry that's any decent. It might be mediocre, so. Hey bartender, call me Jill. I wanted to apologize. Huh? You put up with me all this time without lashing out. I should apologize for my behavior, and thank you at that. Huh. Don't worry, I actually feel like I was way too rude to you last time you came. Granted, you came at a really bad time, but I should be the one apologizing. You're a client after all. Well, don't. I'm actually surprised that nobody else had violently lashed out at me yet. You're making me curious as to who you really are, though. Is Virgilio even your name? It might be. It might not. Sometimes I wonder if I'm a magnet for people who hide their identities in sordid pasts. Jill, Jamie, or Gil, Jamie, you? Yes, me too, me as well, right? No, did you say something? Oh, just rambling. Pay me no mind. Now that I think about it, how did you find this bar? I was avoiding some chaps and came to this alley. Huh, again. Again? In my time here, I've heard avoided people and ended up here enough times to make me believe that the original owner built the bar here thinking about the runaway public. You make me sound like a criminal. You're not helping. The expression runaway doesn't just mean people escaping the law, though. We've had people avoiding stalkers or solicitors. I've seen people more shocked by an insistent salesman than a shady figure. Maybe because the salesman is a more active predator? I don't know. A troublesome part of the city right near the shopping district. Let them know there's a bar and they'll come. Sorry, I should stop rambling to myself so much. I don't mind it. Do you think I'm sort of criminal, though? Like I said, you're not helping. But for all I know, you might be the buffoon I've seen the other days. In any case, can I get something bitter here? On it. Something bitter. Okay. Ooh, suplex would work. He likes burning. So... that's also burning. I don't think that's gonna do the job. Let's go with the suplex. I don't know. It seems kind of fun. 3 and 1, 2, 3 with a little bit of ice and mixed. There you go. Here. This works. Do you like coffee, Miss Bartender? As weird as it may sound from a smoking bartender, no, I don't. Oh, I get it. It's not for everyone. That cat boomer the other day. What about her? Still scared of her? No, it's really, but she looks so familiar. Maybe you're mixing her up with another cat boomer? No, that's not it. It's like the bandage girl last time. Even with the bandages, there's just something really familiar about her. Maybe you need to stop thinking about it. Answers usually come to you when you stop stressing out. You might be right. Well, I leave you for now, bartender. Thank you for everything. Please come again. Yeah, good luck with your dream of running a curry shop or stall. Hope it turns out well. And we've got somebody else coming in. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hello, Mr. Detective. Really? Both of you in the same room? Jeez, okay. And here we are, another mute person wandering into the bar. Anything I can get you? Gut punch. Okay. that was pretty simple. Gut punch. Oh, I'm tempted to give him a big one. Yeah, he needs some alcohol though, that's the truth. Fuck it, let's just give him a big one. He looks like he needs it. Aged and mixed. Here you go. Big ass gut punch for you. Here. Oh, you got it right. So what's up now? A bit of holiday blues, you could say. So you celebrate Mega Christmas. Why wouldn't I? You looked more like a Festivus kind of guy. Why does everyone keep saying that? Well, Festivus is a celebration going against the capitalist madness that is Mega Christmas. And you know, cheapskate. If you have something to say, say it. I'll refrain. Although, now that I think about it, Holiday Blues is not really tied to a specific celebration. Just the season. A season of consumerist craze. Mega Christmas is just a mockery of what real Christmas once was. I mean, the season has slowly become enslaved to the corporations over time. Holiday spirit can only be manipulated so much. But then came that Turbo Male guy. He started a yearly tradition of dressing up like Santa in the ring. Turbo Male? That can't be his real ring name. It is. Really? Such a tacky name was accepted? His partner was Buster Master and his rival was Dr. Chris Max Tacky. Tacky names were not a problem. Jesus Christ, those are some fucking names. I mean, I knew there was a wrestler that dressed as Santa every year. I also knew that the guy became insanely popular and the stunt got out of control. And of course, that's the part everyone sings about. Santa became Nega Santa thanks to the Redman family, Mega Santa sees the errors of his ways and becomes the mighty Mega Santa, renaming the holiday Mega Christmas. And then every company jumped on the bandwagon and Christmas was Mega Christmas before anyone noticed. So you're telling me that the guy who somehow managed to rename the holiday went by the ring name Turbo Mail? Yup. That makes a whole holiday sound like a joke. I mean, yeah. The holiday is a joke. Also, yeah. And you're telling me you don't celebrate Festivus? No, I don't. Do you know what kind of people celebrate Festivus? The kind that's so lame and bland that they can only talk about how they're better because they celebrate Festivus. Like those jerks who only eat Nuke and think they're better than everyone else. I see. Anything else I can get for you? Give me a fringe weaver, will you? Sure. You have very direct orders today, sir, and I will just get you a normal fringe weaver. Here you go. Here. Right. Thanks. So, any issues with the city lately? What's the word on the street? Shouldn't I be asking that? There's nothing new, really. The lynchings of the White Knights stopped, so there's that. Really? Something about the armor. I haven't gotten much on that one yet. All in all, the madness following the attack on the bank seems to have settled down a bit. That's good to hear. Have any other details about the attack emerged yet? All records of whatever happened there have been long deleted. Security cams, system logs, everything was wiped. Whatever happened there, it's become even more of a mystery now. I wonder if Sei plans on testifying. Does anyone know if Sei went there in the first place? Maybe the wiping of everything actually protects her somehow. Hey, bartender, you okay? Sorry, I got distracted. There's not much to say, really. There's the odd silly rumor here and there. Like the vending machine's tasers malfunctioning and applying more strength, or the writer of the last rain in the world is actually living here as a brain in a jar. But those are the kind of rumors you hear from crackheads. Crackheads might hold that one last piece of info you need, but you will also hear crap like that. I see. Anyway, I'm leaving. Happy New Year, bartender. Please come again. Okay then, but no, wait, she's out. Gil, you there? Yeah, taking your break? Let me know if someone comes in. Yeah, time for a nice break. Let's give it a good old save. Beautiful. It is now safe to keep playing.